Hello, and welcome back to InfoSec Insights. In the last video, we have started the topic of security policies, standard procedures, and guidelines. And we discussed about policies and standards. In this video, we will cover the topic of baseline, its importance in the context of information security. So, let's begin. The topic that we are going to discuss today is baseline. In the context of cybersecurity and information technology, baselines refer to predefined and well-established configuration or settings that serve as a starting point for securing systems, networks, applications, and other IT assets. A baseline represents a known and secure state that is recommended by either industry best practices or regulatory standards, or it can be through the organization policies. Establishing and adhering to baselines helps organizations to enhance their security posture and reduce the risk of security breaches and vulnerabilities. Some of the most common types of baselines that you should be aware of are configuration baselines. These define the recommended settings, configurations, and security controls for various IT components, such as operating system, network devices, databases, and applications. They help to ensure that systems are properly configured and hardened against common security threats. Security baselines. These baselines focus on security specific settings and controls in order to protect against known or unknown vulnerabilities and attacks. Security baselines often include guidelines for implementing firewalls, intrusion detection system, encryption protocols, and access controls, etc. Compliance baselines. These baselines are aligned with regulatory requirements or industry standards. They ensure that systems and processes adhere to legal and regulatory mandates. Examples are GDPR, HIPAA, PCI DSS, ISO 27001, and so on. Patch management baselines. These provide guidelines for keeping softwares and applications up to date with the latest security patches and updates. They help to mitigate vulnerabilities associated with the outdated softwares. Change management baselines. These define procedures for handling changes to IT environments while maintaining security and stability. Change management baselines help to prevent unauthorized or risky modifications in the environment. Hardening baselines. These involve the process of reducing the attack surface of systems by disabling unnecessary services, closing unused ports, and implementing strict security settings. Server baselines. These baselines outlines the recommended configurations for server systems, covering aspects such as user authentication, remote access, logging, and application security. Network baselines. These provide guidelines for network device configurations, including firewall rules, intrusion prevention and intrusion detection settings, network segmentations, and so on. Now, baselines are not static, and they need to be periodically reviewed and up to date to adapt to evolving threats and changes in the technology. They serve as a foundation for organizations to build upon while tailoring their security measures to their specific needs and risk profiles. By following established baselines, organizations can enhance their security postures, reduce the likelihood of security incidents, and demonstrate compliance with industry standards and regulations. Now, keep one thing in mind. Not all the baselines are technology oriented. There can be non technical baselines as well, which should be created and enforced within the organizations. For example, a company can mandate that while in the facility, all employees must always have a badge with a picture ID in view. It can also state that visitors must sign in at front desk and must be escorted all the time while in the facility. If these rules are followed, then this will create a baseline for physical protection. So, in this video, we have discussed the concept of baseline in the context of information security and information technology. We have also reviewed some of the common baselines, and we have also discussed about non-technical baselines as well. In the next video, we will continue the discussion and we'll cover the topic of guidelines and its importance in governance. So, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. If you have any questions or thoughts, do mention them in the comment sections. I hope this has been informative to all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.